Hello everyone, and today we're talking about this. That's right, it's another coffee machine. Today we're talking about this Conqueco coffee maker, and the reason that we're talking about this one, and I'm sorry there's another coffee video, this is a rechargeable Nespresso machine. So you plug it in, it comes with a 12-volt charger, cigarette lighter charger, and also a mains adapter if you want to charge it up in the house or off the inverter, or if you're on hookup. You put an espresso capsule in, you can put cold water in the top of it, press a button, and then out comes hot Nespresso. So hot coffee comes out the bottom, it's got a built-in cup, and it boils the water for you. So that's really, really nice, and good to be able to take just a cold bottle of water with you and this with a Nespresso capsule or two and be able to have a coffee if you're going on a walk, going on a hike somewhere, or if you're in the van, you don't want to boil a kettle or you've run out of gas or any of those kind of things. I think this is a really smart idea. I actually use this in our office upstairs. It sounds awful, saves me going downstairs and having to use the coffee machine and all of that kind of stuff if I just want a quick espresso. So let's get into it. I'm going to open this up, show you what it's like, and yeah, let's kind of go through things. So nice little travel case, obviously with a handle on top, all nice and held together. Good sturdy case as well. It's a proper nice solid hard case. Ooh. And it's got my few Nespresso pods, so I'm using the Starbucks aluminium ones. It does say for this that you have to use the aluminium ones, otherwise I think it starts to jam up the machine, and I don't mind that because we recycle these, so that's all right. It comes with a nice little holder that you can pop your Nespresso capsules into, and obviously that just goes inside there, so that's quite nice. You've got a charging cable for 3-pin, as I said. It's got a 12-volt charging lead as well, and interestingly it's obviously got batteries in, which I'll show you in a second, but if you have it plugged in with the 3-pin adapter, this is a 12-volt 3-pin mains adapter, it won't boil water on that. You have to have it plugged in with the cigarette lighter to boil water, or have the batteries already charged in it. And at the moment, let's put this to one side, so if I get this out, you can see that it's there. At the moment, if I press that, you can see it's got 2 LEDs lit up out of the 3. That means it's 2/3 charged, and it's ready to go. That's it for the case. Obviously got a manual and things in there as well. So on this unit itself, you've got a nice little cup which is on the bottom, which is all good. I'll show you how to put the Nespresso capsule in it in a minute. And on the front here, you've got 3 indicator lights. Press your on button, just tells you how much battery there is. That's the one button that it's got on the unit. You can press and hold that for, I think it's 2 seconds, and it will sit there and it will start to heat the water. I'll show you where you put the water in a second. If you want to have it so that you put boiling water in it, which you can do, and you just wanted to use it as an espresso machine, you can press and hold it for 5 seconds, and then it won't try and boil the water. It'll just use the hot water which is in it and then push an espresso through. On the top you can just unscrew that, and then inside there you can probably see that there's a little level in here in the plastic where you fill your water to. Again, if you want to use hot water you can, press and hold the button for 5 seconds. If you want to use cold water you can, press and hold it for 2 seconds, then it will sit there and heat up. And we're going to time the heating up phase and see how long that takes, so you can see exactly what it's going to take to do that. Pop that back on, and then on the back here, still got this label on, but effectively there's a little catch on the back which you can open up this door, and then in here that is the battery pack, and you can take the battery pack off like that, and you can charge that battery pack directly if you want to using the adapter there, or you can just pop it back in here, pop all of that lot back in, pop the case back on, clip that shut like that, and there's also a 12-volt socket on it, so you don't have to take the battery out to be able to charge it or anything like that. It feels quite solid, quite a weighty machine. Obviously it's got batteries in it, it's got a pump in it and everything, heating element. So yeah, it's quite a decent machine. So in terms of putting the Nespresso in, let's show you how that works. So sorry, I'll do this a bit slower. So unscrew the cup off the bottom, unscrew this bottom piece, and then in there you can see there's some teeth in the bottom, and that's where you get your Nespresso capsule, pop it into the bottom, push it all the way in. You can see there, pop that back on, screw it on like that, and then that's ready to go. So you could either hold that over a cup. If you don't want to use the built-in cup, you can hold it over a cup and just run it that way, or screw your cup back on, and obviously it will just sit there and work like that. So I'm going to pop some water in the top, and we're going to run this from cold. So I just need to, how I'm going to do this, I'm going to end up making a load of mess if I'm not careful. Okay, so this has got a capacity of about 50 ml, something like that, so it's a normal espresso shot that you're going to get out of it. If I just pour the water in the top here, pour it up to the right level, which is just there. Can get rid of this water. Put that there. Now I can pop the lid on, like that, pop that in the bottom, and all I'm going to do to switch it on is I'm going to press and hold this top button for 2 seconds. I'll hear it beep, and then that top little light will flash a little. But what I'm going to do is, I've got my phone here, I'm going to time how long it takes, and then we'll come back to it once it's done. So here we go. Let's see. So as you can hear, it's just pulling the espresso out now, and it has taken 12:47 to do that, but what we do have in here though, I'll tell you what, I'm just going to get a tissue for that. What we do have in here is, just pop that down there a second. Actually, a really quite nice and hot Nespresso. That's not just lukewarm, that is how it should be. And I forgot to bring a thermometer out here with me, but you know what, that's a good Nespresso, that. And these are the Starbucks Blonde Roast, which are my favourite ones, but there's nothing wrong with that at all. Right, so what I'll do is I'll just show you quickly how this all kind of comes apart, and how you can clean it, because what you can do is you can put clean water in the top, and it's kind of self-cleaning because you effectively run through water. I'll run it through with water without a capsule in, and it just flushes everything out, so it's super easy to clean as well. Right, let's give this a quick clean then. So all you need to do with this is just unscrew the bottom, and then you've got your used capsule in there, which we can pop in there for now. Pop that in the recycler in a bit. Just dab that clean, and then on the top here, just undo the top again. A tiny bit of water which has been left in there, which is obviously warm water. I'm just going to fill this up again. So before anyone asks, yes, I did clean the cup out before just filling it with water to put it through here to clean it. Otherwise I'd be putting kind of dirty, half-used espresso water in. So just pop some water in the top, pop that back on the bottom, doesn't have to be empty this time. Pop the top back on, spilling a bit down the side. And then what you can do is press and hold the button for 5 seconds, which is basically the same as if you'd put boiling water through it. And what I'll do actually, I'll tell you what, I'll leave this off so you can see it coming through. So if I press and hold it for 5 seconds, 2 beeps, like that. And this is just running clean water through it just to clean it out. So it's kind of like self-cleaning, and it'll run all of the water out of the top, as you can hear it's doing quite nicely. And that's it. So that is exactly the same as if you'd have put hot water in the top and a capsule in the bottom. That's exactly how you'd have run an espresso through with hot water. So you'd just simply put your capsule in the bottom, take the top off, hot water in the top, and then you can pour it straight out. Now, clearly with 12 minutes 40 or 12:47 for it to self-warm the water, and it uses about 1/3 of the battery to do that, so you can make about 3 on a full battery with cold water. If you're in the van and there's 2 of you, I still think it's going to be quicker for you to boil a small kettle. Bearing in mind this is only espresso size, and you might want an Americano, so you might be topping it up with hot water anyway. Much quicker just to boil a kettle. Use this for its kind of self-pumping and everything else, and put the espresso capsules in. Use hot water with it. It's going to be a lot quicker. So there we go. That's that done. Just if there's anything left in the top, you can just empty it out. And effectively, and obviously get rid of your wastewater there, put it all back together, and it's job done. That is it. In terms of how much these are and where you can get them from and everything, you can buy them on Conqueco's own website. I think it's conquecoapparel.com. I'll put a link in the description below. They are doing an offer at the moment, which is using a code California 20 is the code. You get 20% off. If you do want to have a look at that, I think that works out to be about 96 euros, something like that in total. They are shipped from Europe, and that's got free shipping on it. Makes it about 80 quid, something like that. If you don't want to wait for that European shipping and things, you can buy them on Amazon, and I'll put that link in the description below as well. I think they're about 101 at the moment on Amazon with the travel case and all of that stuff. So you just have to choose whether you want to spend a little bit more and have it from Amazon, or whether you want to buy it from them direct if you're interested. But we really like this. Obviously we've reviewed things like the Conqueco before. Got it in here. Although, no, I haven't got it in there anymore because I took it out because we use this. But you've probably seen our coffee video before. If you haven't, have a look up there. You'll be able to see the review on the Nespresso capsule machine that we've used before. And that's a manual one, a Conqueco Nanopresso. That's the yellow one. It's good. It obviously takes a lot more effort if you've got arthritis or you're finding it difficult to use one of those manual ones, and you don't want to carry around a full 240 volt Nespresso machine with you. This is a really good alternative to that. Remember, you can plug it in using the 12 volt to use the self-heating if you want to. Obviously it'll pull normal shots using hot water with the 12 volt if the battery's flat as well. We just think it's really good, really portable. This case, it is quite a large case for it, I must admit, but if you're chucking it in a boot or somewhere like that, or you're keeping it in a car and things, then obviously having a good case like that's good. In the van, we tend not to use it in the case. We tend to just keep it loose like this, and then just store the 12 volt charger just in the drawer under the seat, and then it's good to go. So let us know in the comments what you think. Sorry it's another coffee video. We are still experimenting with loads of different types of coffee. This is a great one for just quick coffee, quick espresso on the move, when you don't want to get the Bellman out and all of the other contraption which goes along with that. But you can't beat, if you've got time, you can't beat a lovely stovetop mocha, Bellman, something like that with steamed milk and everything else which goes with it. Beautiful. But on the go, this is yet to be beaten for us. It's really, really special. And yeah, really looks the business, looks fantastic. See if you like it. If you do, let us know in the comments below. If you've got something even better than this, let us know in the comments below. It seems to suit really well if you like Nespresso. Hope you like this kind of content. If you do, you know what to do. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you again soon for some more California time.